Welcome back to the Ambition Over Fear portal. I'm Atlas Opia, and I help people expand their interdimensional knowledge. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing how to activate your creative genius, what that means, and how to truly live from your highest point of frequency and consciousness. So your worlds are more integrated instead of you being able to go into your soul and the higher dimensions of consciousness and then you having a human life where you're in a position that feels more limiting. The key is merging those worlds together, and that bridge is your creative genius. Whenever we're creative, what we're doing is we're allowing a task, whether that be painting or photography or channeling, writing, any of those things, they can take us beyond our mind and into a higher dimension of thought. And then we allow the information to come through us, and our mind and our logical mind uses language to make that creativity translate in the dimension we're in. So just by you being an interdimensional soul, you are a window into the entire universe. And every reincarnation your soul has had, which is hundreds, all come together to make a unique construction of consciousness. Your soul is an individualistic expression of the universe. It's almost like the universe is a large pool of everything that has existed or ever will exist. And your soul is you taking parts of that pool of knowledge. You're taking parts of the universe and allowing your reincarnations to take unrelated energy and merge them together to make unique forms of personality, experiences, thoughts, emotions. And just by you being here and being willing to learn what your other reincarnations are trying to tell you, that push of curiosity is going to activate your individualistic expression of soul beyond the body, and you're going to tap into the information coming in from the other reincarnations you have had. And so when you're able to feel the totality of what you are in this body, you're going to feel less about how can you merge in this world, and more about how can you create in this world, and your unique position as a contributor in the collective consciousness. Creative genius comes from feeling into the totality of what you are. It's allowing yourself every morning to go into a meditation or a moment of stillness when you can feel all the reincarnations you have been, when you can feel your connection to everything around you, when you can understand that you're a painter and you're using the paint of all creation and consciousness channeled through your third eye, and your ability to be different, your ability to bring your unique aspect of self through everything you do. And it's less about your identity. It's not about you trying to control the thoughts that come out so you're more creative. It's not about trying to be different. It's about letting go of the mind and moving into everything with your soul. And as you do that, because your soul is a doorway into the entire universe, you're going to be meeting people, adding your unique work in a business project, creating interesting interpersonal relationships. As you're walking around, you're going to be interacting with the universe by your individualistic association to the universe. So that in itself is what's going to move you beyond, I need to express my creativity, or what is my creative genius, and more on your creative genius is taking time to not feel as if you have to do something right. Knowing deep down inside of you that it's great to learn how things were done, but you're going to add your unique expression and innovate in any field or area of life that you go into. It's seeing yourself as an inventor at all times, because you are inventing. As you're moving through your life, you're manifesting things regardless if you're conscious to it. You are creating your moment-to-moment experience. And so when you can take a second to communicate with your brain, which is the barrier between this body and the infinite consciousness of the universe that your soul is pulling from, your mind can let go of the ways it has interacted with the quantum field. Your mind can let go of a need to control how something happens, because you may not want to try something different or do something different in a subconscious fear that you won't do it as well as you know you can do it. All of these things are the mind, right? Trying to understand energy that is beyond its own dimension. Creativity is beyond the mind. So ask yourself, what ways does your mind take life too seriously? What ways does your mind try to control how you act, how you approach situations? And you'll know this when you question why your mind thought or reacted a certain way. And this can come up when you're feeling an emotion that you don't know the source of, or you don't understand how to feel the emotion without judgment, because there are times where you're supposed to feel an emotion with the feminine and then know what to do with it. But when you're pondering about yourself, take notes, because those are the times where your mind gets in the way of your soul. The mind is great for the functionalities that it has. There are ways the mind allows your interdimensional soul to experience Earth. It keeps it connected to this matrix, so there's a solid layer of experience, and you're not being in the matrix frame by frame, right? And there are ways where your mind tries to save you time and fill in the blanks. Find out when your mind is doing that. And in my experience, it comes from not feeling safe with the unknown. It comes from the mind trying to make sense of why you may be so confident even though you're going into uncharted waters. So you use that place of unknown when you're moving into any area of life, and you tell yourself, my soul is going to shine through in this experience. I'm going to provide my level of creative genius to what I'm about to move into. And when you do that, you'll start to see different areas of life allow you to be more fluid. They allow you to let go of control because you're excited about what's to come. You're curious because last time you were in this area of life that you're moving through, there may have been feelings of what's next? What do I do? Creative genius is saying, I'm going to go in the unknown and I'm going to find a treasure that I don't know about yet. When you can approach life from that perspective, everything changes. Okay? So I'm just stopping by to remind you guys that no matter what you do, the essence is how you do it. Can you see the world through the eyes of your interdimensional soul? Can you observe through your 5 senses and look at the layers underneath what your 5 senses are showing you? Can you venture into the unknown? And when you start to realize that the unknown, which is the same part of your soul that you're wanting to explore by watching my videos, or expanding spiritually, or moving into shifts that you're being led to, you realize that the unknown holds the treasure. So when you're acting in an area of life, whether it be business or art or an experience or a moment, approach it with a level of curiosity and tell your mind, we're going to find out something new today. Then your mind stops being so defensive because it wants to protect you, and you can allow your soul to shine into everything you do. And you realize that you're going to lead your own way. You're going to trust the unknown, and your soul and the creative genius comes from trusting what you don't know. It's you saying that you're going to channel information from your higher self that is then going to be cycled back around to you so you can learn something new. You're going to be your teacher and your own student. Okay? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I make portals of knowledge every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm truly here to provide a platform for aspiring alchemists that want to go beyond the initial stages of magic and comprehension that they're currently in. If you find yourself wanting to know more about how you can interact with the higher dimensions of consciousness more systematically and efficiently, so your mind is more connected to the universal mind, consider my galactic quantum coaching. I'm truly here to be a vessel for each and every single one of you, and I'm here to guide you into your own darkness so you can find the treasure that is there, that you didn't know was there because you may have been judging the way you're supposed to grow. In Starseed Empaths, I have got something special for you in my coaching, so definitely check it out, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. All right.